Can you guys see my balls? I put this hat on because I got a haircut this week. You can see, I think I'm getting a little thin on top. So you go with a less is more kind of thing where you get it cut real short. And then if it's really short on the sides and on the top, you can't tell as much that the top is, not as bad as it actually is. Maybe someday I'll go to the Judge Wax look. But he has a perfect shaped head. If you guys have noticed that, it's like a perfect egg, like a nice brown egg. So maybe it works better for him. Yeah. So this week it was mask aversion again. This is, by the way, the Week 5 recap, which I'm a little late, but as I was told a couple times, no Thursday game this week. Mask aversion gets high score for the second time. 5 weeks now, and 4 of the 5 high scores have gone to either mask aversion or gold jacket, green jacket. Not cool, guys. Mask aversion beat Harding's Hitmen this week, 115-80. Mask aversion, let me just tell you, they've got, listen to their lineup. You probably look, but Aaron Rodgers, Zeke, DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, who DK Metcalf has just crushed me since I have Tyler Lockett, and DK is obviously the guy in Seattle. And talk about the rich getting richer. They've had a sort of a backup, sort of a backup running back most weeks with Latavius Murray going for him. Guess who they also have? Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell signs with the Chiefs, and right away he's probably more valuable to mask aversion. So they've got a pretty nice thing going right now. The Hitmen, Hard Luck Hitmen, 1-4, but their team is really pretty good. I mean, 80 points isn't bad. They've just been snake bit all year, it seems. So, this past week for mask aversion, Zeke 22, the receivers, 50 points between the three, Metcalf, Hopkins, and Evans. Pretty tough to beat. So, mask aversion is 4-1 and leading the Fauci division, whereas the Hitmen are 1-4, but nowhere near out of it. I'm telling you, because their team is pretty good. Let's see. I want to talk about Team Smack. They got their first win this week over More Than a Thielen, 89-86 in one of those really good close games. Team Smack last week scored 100 and lost, so I thought that something similar might happen to them this week too, because it looked like they were, potentially going down, but they got enough to beat lose team to get to 1-4. More Than a Thielen's 2-3. Dalvin Cook and Miles Sanders scored 35 for Team Smack, which really made up for 1 point each from DJ Chark and Tyler Higbee, who I think has now been cut. So, good game there. Really close, tight game. Fear the Wax knocked off Catalina Mixon. This is the Catalina Wine Mixon, 96-76. Fear the Wax is 3-2. The Wine Mixon also 3-2. So these are two of the more solid teams. Russell Wilson, 31 for Fear the Wax. I mean, what else is new? Jamison Crowder with 17. Robert Woods, 13. Good balanced effort. 17 from Derrick Henry, who's, I don't know, he doesn't seem to be as good this year, but he puts up numbers every week. So both those teams are 3-2, and I think that put mask aversion in first place solely in the which division? I don't know. Fauci division, I think. Let's see. Rolling with Mahomes got a big win, 86-82 over Sleepy Joe's medical staff. Sleepy Joe is another group that has been a little bit snake bit. Maybe they need a little burst of energy. Sleepy Joe. Rolling with Mahomes just barely got enough with 86. Patrick Mahomes, 35, and then other than that, it was a few guys who were pretty decent. Will Lutz actually won the game for my wife's team on Monday night. He came up with 12. He needed 9 for her to win, and came up with 12 in a big win over the Chargers. So she's 3-2, and Sleepy Joe 2-3. But Sleepy Joe has racked up a lot of points. So again, both those teams are still very much in the mix with things. We want Ivanka over Michael's Minions, 95-75. Both those teams are now 3-0, and Team Leatherwood is coming on. I think they started 1-2 and have won their last 2. 34 from Deshaun Watson, who's been very productive. Gurley with 20. For Michael's Minions, Matt Ryan killed him, 9 points. Ryan had two really good weeks. The first 2 weeks, I think he had like 35 and 32. And then the last 3 weeks, he has stunk. And that's, if you got one of your studs who starts doing that, you're going down. And in the worst game of the week, by far, probably the worst game of the season, Gunning for You beat Leroy Stop Barking 60-56. The U is 3-2. Now, I don't want to bash anybody since my team has fallen apart in a big way. But the U is 3-2, even though I believe they're last in the league in scoring. So we'll see whether or not they can keep that up, or maybe you rack up enough wins early and then get some late and you can sneak into the playoffs. They had 60 points. So A.J. Brown was probably his big star. He had 14, and that gave him enough to hold off Josh Allen, who was just ordinary with 23, and Devin Singletary, who sucks, 2 points. Zach Ertz gave me another 0. What the hell has happened with him anyway? I don't get it. He used to be a guy that seemed like he would catch 10 passes a week. Maybe it's a combination of Wentz stinking, Ertz, I don't know. So, Ben Roethlisberger on my bench had 27. If I'd played him, we tie. But, you score 60 or less points, you can't really complain if you don't win. You don't deserve to win. And my team, really, I know I've talked about this, but geez, no Barkley, no Julio Jones. No chance. So that's it. See you guys for the commish picks before Sunday, and enjoy.